For the practice, you will need today a big and a small towel. So maybe go quickly into the bathroom and grab your big and your small towel so you have it next to you. Wait a moment until everyone has their towel. Okay, once you got your towel from the bathroom, just take the big towel and fold it thick, so you can sit on it. This helps to elevate our hips, takes pressure from the lower back, and then you come into a cross-leg position. You can sit like this in an easy cross-leg position, or if your hips and your knees allow you, maybe bringing your one heel in front of the other, or maybe even in a half lotus. The shape of your legs doesn't matter so much. It's more important that you can elongate your spine, that you sit upright. And then from here, just rest your hands on your thighs and close your eyes. And from here, let's use the time in the beginning of the practice to just connect to the body and the breath. Rebound up through your core and lengthen through your entire spine. Feel your sternum lifting and broadening across your collarbones. Also inviting some length through the back of your neck as you gently tilt the tip of the nose down towards your breastbone, and the crown of the head is lifting skywards. With every inhale, you grow a little bit taller and lengthen your spine. With each exhale, you invite a softening through your face. Release, relax your jaw. Allow the tongue to just drop to the bottom of your mouth. Soften your neck. Shoulders melting down and away from the ears. And then start to breathe maybe a little bit deeper in and out through your nose. Not creating too much effort as you're breathing. Just find that sweet balance between effort and relaxing into the effort. Notice the sensations on the tip of your nose as you breathe. Maybe you feel a slight cold sensation on the tip of the nose as you breathe in. And a warm sensation on the tip of the nose as the air is leaving your nostrils. Deepen your inhales and lengthen your exhales. And using this time also to just let go of your morning so far, to let go of any plans for the rest of the day, arriving in the present moment right here, right now, on your yoga mat. Let's be here for a few more breaths. Observing the flow in and out of your nostrils. And with an inhale, roll your shoulders up and back and down. Feel the broadening across your chest. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale, lift the shoulders up, roll them back and down. Squeeze slightly between your upper back. 1 more time, inhale. And exhale, feel open across your chest. And then you take 1 more long, deep breath in through your nose. Keep your sternum lifted. Hold your breath for a moment, tilt the tip of the nose slightly down. And then open your mouth and take a long breath out. Let go of anything which needs to be released. And then on your next inhale, you slowly blink your eyes open. From here, just allow the arms to dangle down, relax your shoulders. And then on an inhale, you pull your shoulders all the way up towards the ears, shrug your shoulders up, feel the tension in your neck and your shoulders, and then exhale. Just allow the shoulders to drop down and away from the ears. So we do this 2 more times. As you exhale, let go of all the heaviness, of all the burden, of all the obligations, the stress, the concerns you're carrying on your shoulders. Let's do 2 more times. Inhale. Breathe out through the mouth. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Let it go. Okay. So from here, just rest your hands on your thighs. Now, spine long, chin parallel towards the floor, look straight ahead. And then you turn your head to the right. Look to the right side. Inhale to center and exhale to the left. Inhale center. Exhale to the right. Inhale center. Exhale to the left. Try to turn your head as much as you can without turning your torso. Inhale. Last time, exhale to the right. And we're staying here for 3. Turn your head as much as you can. Feel the tension get released on the left side of your neck. 2. And 1. Now inhale, back to center and to the other side. Also notice when you turn your head, is there more tension on one side? Is it easier to turn the head to right or left side? Last 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, back to center. Now from here, exhale, take chin towards the chest, but keep your sternum lifted, stretching the back of the neck. And then inhale, reach your chin up towards the ceiling, opening through the front of the throat. Exhale, again, chin towards the chest, keeping the spine long, no slouching. And then inhale, you look up, so avoid throwing your head back. Think about more giraffe in your neck up towards the sky. Exhale down. We stay here for 3. Relax your shoulders. 2 and 1. And inhale, taking the head up. Again, reach your chin up. Stretching the front of the throat for 3, 2, and 1. Now looking straight ahead. Now take your arms behind your back and grab your opposite forearm or elbow. Maybe thumb is resting in the elbow crease. And then inhale again, shoulders up. Exhale back and down. So you want to broaden here across the chest. Squeeze the muscles between your shoulder blades on your upper back. Inhale, lengthen 1 more time. Exhale, take chin towards the chest. And then you just roll your head from right to left side. Allow the head to be heavy. You can feel into the vertebra of your neck, into the sides of your neck. Next time your head is rolling to the right side, stay here. So the head is tilted to the right shoulder and you gaze down towards your right thigh, feeling the stretch on the left side here of your neck. Now firm both shoulder blades onto your back. Pull left shoulder a little bit down and away from the ear to increase the stretch here on the left side of your neck. And then just stay here and breathe in and out through your nose. Just sending your breath to the area where you feel it most right now. And with the exhale, allow a little bit of this tension you feel to release and melt away. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, roll head back to center and then over towards the left side. Again, you gaze down towards the floor, so chin is coming closer a bit towards your chest, but not over tucking the chin. Your spine long, squeeze between your shoulder blades, pull the right shoulder down a little bit. Bringing the awareness here to the right side of your neck. And again, just stay here, breathing in and out through your nose. With every exhale, allow the shoulders to relax down. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now from here, roll your head back to center Reach your chin forward, lengthen your neck and inhale. Lift your head back up to center. Now release your arms and stretch your legs out in front of you and then give your legs a little bit of a wiggle, a shake, tap the legs up and down, fingertips just on the floor, keeping the spine long, and then point your feet, stretching the top of the feet, and then flex your feet. Stretching the calves one more time, point and flex. Good. From here, you come onto all fours. You can take the towel away, or if you have very sensitive knees, then you can also take the towel underneath your knees. Now, hands shoulder width apart with the fingers spread wide, your knees hip width apart. Shoulders above the wrist, hip above the knees, fingers are spread wide. Now from here with an inhale, you lift your chest, you allow your belly to relax and broaden across your chest, looking forward, not so much up. And then exhale, you keep your arms straight, you push the floor away, you lift your armpits, you pull the navel in, broaden of your upper back. And then again, inhale, arch your spine, lift your sternum, shoulders away from the ears, arms straight. And then exhale again, push the floor away, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, stretching the muscles and tissues along your spine and upper back. Again, inhale, move with your breath, and exhale. Again, inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, warming up the spine, and then exhale. Last time, inhale. Shoulders away from the ears, and exhale. Push the floor away. Round your spine. And then inhale, just come back to a neutral spine position. From here, you take your left hand here underneath your face to the center, fingers are spread wide. And then with an inhale, you lift your right arm up, open to the right side. Exhale, you thread your right arm through, so left elbow is bending, you're not touching the floor. And then again, inhale, open up, and exhale. Thread the right arm through towards the left. Inhale, and exhale. Again, inhale, open up, resist with the left hand against the floor, and exhale. This time, you bring your shoulder all the way down towards the floor, and you rest here your right ear on the ground. So right palm is facing up, right shoulder is resting on the ground. Now your left arm, you walk the fingers away from you, be on your fingertips. Now press your fingertips into the ground, your left arm is straight, and then you want to walk the fingers even more towards the right, so a little bit here to the right hand side of your mat, so your armpit and your bicep is not blocking your face, and then spin your chest up towards the ceiling, maybe even gazing towards the ceiling, releasing tension here in the front of the shoulder on your upper back, twisting and bringing out the spine, just holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly take now your hand here in front of your face, push the hand into the floor so you can take the arm out, and then inhale one more time, lift the right arm, you open up, and exhale, you take the hand down. Let's do the same on the other side. So now we have the right hand directly underneath the face, the fingers are spread wide. And then with an inhale, we are opening up to the left side. So reach the fingers up and press with your right hand into the ground, using the muscles on your upper back to open up. Exhale, thread the arm through, bend your right elbow. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, thread it through. Move with your breath. Inhale. And exhale. Now last one, inhale. And exhale, you thread the arm through. Walk the fingers of your right hand forward. Rest the left ear and shoulder here on the ground. Left palm is facing up towards the ceiling. Now from here, you walk your fingers away from you. Be on your fingertips. Straighten the arm. Walk your fingers here towards the left hand side of the mat, and then you open your chest looking up towards the ceiling. twisting the spine. Resisting with the left arm into the floor for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly take your right hand in front of your face so you can push the floor away, and then you take the left arm up one more time, open, and exhale, slowly taking the arm all the way down. Now from here, open your knees, mat width apart or even a little bit wider, your big toes nearly touching, and you sit your glutes back towards your heels. So we're coming into a child's pose with the knees wide. From here, you start to walk your hands forward. So you can be on your fingertips or flat palm, up to you. Hands can be shoulder width apart or a little bit wider. But we want to focus on lengthening and extending the spine and releasing tension from the lumbar spine, from the lower back. So walk your fingers forward, lengthen your side body. The elbows are not resting on the floor. Press your glutes back, tailbone reaching back hard forward. And the forehead is maybe resting or just floating above the floor. Roll your outer armpits down. Create some space between your shoulder blades. Feel also maybe a stretch through your inner thighs and groins. With every exhale, you allow your heart to melt closer towards the floor. Extending, reaching the fingers forward. At the same time, your hips are pressing back. So imagine someone is putting their hands on your lower back sacrum and is pressing you down and back. Last 5. Deep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, walk your hands slowly back towards you. Press into the floor, bring your knees closer, and we transitioning into our first downward facing dog. So hands shoulder width apart, or if you feel quite tense and stuck in your shoulders, then you possibly take them a little bit wider. Make sure you're not turning your hands in, because then you create tension in your shoulders. So try to stay open here across your chest. Tuck your toes under. Now lift your knees off the ground and come back into downward facing dog. Yeah, your feet about hip width apart. And then push the floor away from you. So you want to lengthen your spine, relax your neck. There should be no tension in your neck, maybe moving your head from side to side. Now from here, just take your dog for a walk and paddle your feet a little bit to release also tension through your legs. Let us feel into your first downward facing dog. The stretching also out the legs after kneeling in our child's pose. And then inhale, you lift the heels high. Now exhale, bend your knees a lot. Now look forward between your hands. Push the floor away and bring your belly close here towards your thighs. So the sit bones reaching up towards the sky. You look between your hands, extending your thoracic spine just for 3. Keep pushing. 2 and 1. Relax your neck, relax your feet. Exhale, taking your knees down towards the ground. From here, inhale, come up into a kneeling position. So knees hip width apart. From here, take your hands to your hips. Now you take your right leg out to the side. So the knee is in line with your heel and the toes are facing forward. We will come into a side bend to release tension here from the side body and also here from the lower back region. So when we come into the side bend, important is that you avoid the overarching of your spine. So tailbone is reaching down your navel, in and up. Taking the arms out to the side, keep your sternum lifted. Inhale, lengthen. And then from here, you flip your left palm up and then exhale. You bend over here towards the right side. Now move your hips slightly forward, reach your tailbone down, bring your bicep closer towards your face, reach out through your fingertips. Breathing here into the left side of your body. Feel the pulling sensation here from your hip bone all the way up towards your rib cage. Last 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, take the hands to the hips. Now from here, you bring your leg back and we do everything on the other side. So take now your left leg out to the side, knee in line with the heel, toes facing forward. You press the outer edge of the foot into the ground. Tailbone reaching down, navel in and up. Keep your core engaged. Take the arms out to the side. Now flipping your right palm up. Lift your sternum, inhale, and then exhale, you're bending over towards the left. So important is that you reach out through your fingers. You want to extend to feel the stretch here. Move your hips slightly forward and spin your chest a little bit more up towards the sky. You can look up towards the ceiling or here into the crease of your elbow or just straight ahead towards me or maybe down towards the floor, whatever feels comfortable for your neck. Breathing into the right side of your body. Last 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, take the hands to the hips. And then from here, you take the knee back. Now come back onto all fours. Fingers again spread wide, ground down through the ball of the index finger and the thumb. Then tuck your toes under, come back into your downward facing dog. So imagine your mat is a heavy door and you need to push this heavy door open. So you really need to push the door away. If you find yourself here because your hamstrings are tight, your shoulders are tight, then just bend your knees so you can extend through your spine. Deep breathing, roll your outer armpits down just for 3, 2, and 1. Now inhale, look forward towards your hands and slowly, slowly walk forward. Now open your feet, mattress apart, so a little bit wider than hip width. Now you take your hands to your shin bones. So you want to extend your spine here as you reach your chest forward, chin away from the chest and your tailbone back. So avoid the hunching, extend your spine. So also avoid hyperextension in your legs. So there's a micro bend in your knees. Pull the knees up. Your hands are pressing against here, your thighs or your shin bones. So make sure you're not taking the hands directly onto the knees, a little bit lower or higher. Keep the thigh muscles engaged. And then imagine you reach the tailbone back, your sternum forward. So we want to lengthen throughout the entire spine, decompressing the spine. Unhunching, just for 5. Also maybe stretching the hamstrings for some if you have stiff there. 4, good. 3, allow the muscles on the middle back to soften. 2, and 1, good. Now take the hands to the floor, fingertips just sit back on your glutes. So release your hamstrings, still extending the spine and looking forward, chin away from the chest. Sit back, pull your knees back. And then from here, press your feet into the ground, strong legs and feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach the fingertips up, maybe slight back bend, reaching the tailbone down. And then exhale, you lower the arms, next down towards your body. Good. Now please take your towel, your small towel. So we will use the towel to open our shoulders. So we will take the towel behind our back and you take the towel like this. So the palms facing towards you and the knuckles facing away from you. The hands little bit less than shoulder width apart. Yeah? So if you are very stiff in your shoulders, maybe you take here the hands a little bit wider. If you're very flexible, you also can bring the hands together. And we will check that as you now try to straighten your arms without hunching forward. So do this a few times and check if you can keep your arms straight with squeezing the muscles on your upper back. So if you find yourself here and cannot straighten the arms, then please take your hands a little bit further away so you have more freedom in your shoulders to move. Feet are hip width apart. Now squeeze the muscles on the upper back, broaden across your chest. Inhale. And then exhale, again, you're sitting back on an imaginary chair. Sit back on your glutes, and then your belly is coming between your thighs, and you reach the arms over your head. Keep your neck completely relaxed. And then from here, you bounce your arms a few times, up and down, up and down. Keep on breathing. Now move your arms from side to side. Just go right and left, right and left. And then reach your arms over your head, full extension. Keep your neck relaxed and then make a circle with your head. Releasing also tension from the neck. Change direction. Go back to center. Now from here, bend your knees a little bit more. Lower your hands towards your sacrum. Roll your shoulders back. Press the feet into the ground, hinging from the hips and coming all the way back up to standing. We will do one more time. This time, if you can, maybe taking the hands a little bit closer together. So if you found that was very challenging for you, then you can just keep the distance what you had, or maybe taking the hands wider, your shoulders, okay? So maybe the shoulders feel a little bit more open now. So let's try a second time. Again, feet hip width apart, hands maybe closer if you can. Reach the arms back, try to stay in the arms. So reaching away from you, squeeze the muscles on the upper back. And then exhale, you sit down on your imaginary chair, and then you reach your arms over your head. Now again, bounce a little bit, up and down, up and down. Also, if it's just a small movement, that's fine. Just get some movement into your shoulders. And then you pull your arms here towards the right and look towards the left. So pull with your right hand on the towel. Inhale, center. Now pull with the left hand on the towel, look towards the right. Inhale, center. And then you turn your head to the right. Inhale, center, and to the left. Reach your arms full extension over your head. Last 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, slowly lower your hands back towards your sacrum. Press the feet into the ground, leaning from your chest, coming all the way up. And maybe you feel now a warm sensation in your arms and in your shoulders. And you improved a little bit the circulation, the blood is maybe rushing back. So from here, you can just release the towel down towards the mat and you open your feet a little bit wider than hip width, yeah, but also not too wide. And then from here, with an inhale, we will take our arms up, lengthen, and then exhale, you swing your right arm underneath your left. So your tricep is resting on your bicep. Then you bring palms to touch, thumbs facing towards you, little fingers facing away from you. Let's say this is difficult for you. You cannot touch the palms and hook your fingers. That's also fine. So from here, bring the elbows on shoulder height. Resist the forearms against each other and pull your shoulders down your back. Reach the elbows forward towards me so you feel a release and a stretch on your upper back between your shoulder blades on your rhomboids. Now from here, you move your arms a little bit up and down, massaging this area here on your upper back between your shoulder blades. Keep resisting the forearms against each other. Keep on breathing. Good. Okay, then come back to center. Now from here, we keep the arms here like this, and we will do a circle with our torso. So we start clockwise. So follow me, going to the side, all the way down. Inhale, back up. Now slide back then here, opening from the front of the hips. Exhale, coming down, maybe the fingers brushing the floor. Inhale, coming up. Resist the forearms against each other. Exhale. Inhale, coming up, moving the hips as well. Exhale. And feel maybe also a release through the lower back. Inhale. Slide back then, lifting the chest. Exhale. Inhale. Let's do one more round. Exhale. Inhale. Coming all the way up. Okay, and then you just release your arms. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, you swing now your left arm underneath your right. Again, palms touching so that thumbs face towards you, little fingers away from you. Now, or you just hook your fingers also okay. Your tricep is resting here on your bicep. So make sure you're not restricting your chest as you pull the elbows close towards your chest. So keep them on shoulder height. Reach the elbows forward towards knees, shoulder blades down your back. Little finger reaching up towards the sky. And then again, you move your arms slightly up and down, just massage the area here between your shoulder blades. Okay, and then coming back to center. Now, again, we're doing a circle with our torso. This time we're moving anti-clockwise. Exhale, slowly going down. Inhale, back up. There's no rush. Do it slowly with awareness. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale up, opening the front of the hips. Exhale. Release into the lower back. Move with your breath. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. This time just stay dangling down. Release your arms. Just grab your opposite elbow, thumb resting in the elbow crease. And just dangle here. If your hamstrings very tight or if there's any lower back issue, maybe bend your knees. And just allow here the torso to yield into this pull of gravity. Draining into the traction, releasing the neck, crown, reaching down, neck long, torso long, decompressing the spine, creating more space between the vertebrae. You can even dangle slightly here, from side to side. Flex, straight or bend. And then take the hands to the ground, and then from here very slowly you come back down onto your knees. So from here again, if you have sensitive knees, you're welcome to use your towel underneath the knees as a padding. So knees are hip width apart. And then from here, you keep your hips, so this is important, keep your hips above your knees here, okay? Come down onto your forearms. So from here, we will extend the arms forward, so open through chest and shoulders, and again, extending through our thoracic spine. So you take the right hand forward, left arm forward. You can be flat palms or for more intensity on your fingertips, that's up to you. Hands can be shoulder width apart or even a little bit wider if you feel very compressed in your shoulders, okay? So from here, wherever you are on flat palm or fingertips, with an exhale, allow your heart now to melt towards the floor. With an inhale, you come up, you round your spine, take chin to chest, pull the navel in. Again, exhale, extend your spine and allow the chest to melt. Again, inhale, pull the navel in, round your spine, chin to chest. Exhale, melting down towards the floor. Let's do one more time and then we hold for 5 breaths. Inhale, coming up. And then exhale, melting into this pose, Anahata Asana, as you're melting the heart. Yeah, if you're very flexible, maybe the chin is resting, but you don't want to create any strain in your neck. So it's also totally fine if the forehead is resting or hovering above the floor. Tailbone reaching back, the fingers reaching forward. If you feel too much compression in the lower back for some reason, maybe pulling the navel in, keeping your core engaged. Again, you always can change the hands, the angle of your hands. Last 4, 3, keeping the side body long from the hips to the little fingers. 2, and 1. Okay, slowly coming up, take the hands here underneath your shoulders, and then we transition back into a child's pose. Your knees can be closed or slightly open. Now, if you feel a pinching sensation on the front of the hips, if it's uncomfortable, then maybe open your legs a little. Okay? Just descend your hips back towards your glutes. Take your arms now alongside the body, and then look towards the left. Just allow the shoulders to relax now for a moment. Feel your lower back getting lengthened. Then turn your head to the right. Deep breathing in and out through your nose. Feel your belly moving with your breath against your thighs. And then from here, come back to center. Come onto your hands and we will lie down on our belly. Come onto your forearms in a Sphinx position. So your feet hip width apart, or if you feel quite compressed in your sacroiliac joint here or in your lumbar spine, you also have the option to open your feet a little bit wider. So lengthen through your inner ankles, the elbows here underneath your shoulders. So make sure the elbows are not behind your shoulders, because again, you can create tension in your neck area. So underneath your shoulders or even a little bit further forward, that's also fine. And then you press the forearms into the ground. Now drag the elbows towards you and reach your chest forward, chin away from the chest. Just look straight ahead, so there's no need to look all the way up, just keeping the neck long and relaxed. Now from here, you keep pressing the forearms into the ground, root your pubic bone into the floor, and then exhale, you take chin towards the chest. Inhale, looking slightly up to the edge of the ceiling, exhale down. Keep pressing the elbows and the forearms into the ground. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time, inhale, looking up. And exhale down. Inhale, looking straight ahead. Now from here, press the pubic bone into the ground, so you feel a little bit of a squeeze in your hip and your tailbone is reaching back here between your heels. Keep this engagement as you take your left hand back, fingertips underneath your shoulders, then your right hand in a little cobra. If you feel this is too much, you can also go a little bit lower. Now squeeze the elbows towards each other, the elbows pointing towards the back of the group. Now inhale, take your shoulders up, exhale, roll them back and down, broaden across the chest, chin slightly down. You can stay here, or maybe pressing the hands a little bit in, come up higher, but the elbows are still bent, so don't rest here and stack the bones on top of each other. From here, feel the engagement, the strengthening on your lower back. Exhale, look over your right shoulder towards your right foot. Inhale to center, and then look over your left shoulder towards your left foot. Inhale to center, lift one more time, and exhale, come all the way down. Well done. Now from here, we are resting in Makrasana. So you turn your feet out to the side, then you cross your arms here, and you take your hands onto your shoulders. And you just rest your chin here on your forearms. Close your eyes for a moment, just focus on deep breathing, relaxing the lower back completely. Then you can even close your eyes just for a few more breaths, breathing in and out deeply through your nose. Okay, so from here, release your arms and turn all the way around onto your back. So arms are next towards your body, palms facing down, your feet are on the ground, knees bent, feet hip width apart, and your heels are quite close towards your buttocks. So when you stretch your arms out, your fingertips nearly or maybe brushing near your heels, so don't take them too far away. Now from here, pull your pubic bone up towards your navel, so you feel a slight core contraction and you feel the lower back pressing into the mat. Keep that engagement and keep your feet grounded. As you inhale, press the feet into the ground and lift your hips up. So use your glutes and your hamstrings to lift your hips higher. Lift your sternum and then exhale, coming down. Let's do this a few times. Inhale, press your feet in. coming into a bridge pose, opening the front of the body and the chest. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Lift your hips up towards the sky. Exhale, down. Last one. Inhale, up. Now from your option 1, you're holding, you just keep the arms down on the floor where they are now. Option 2, you interlace your fingers behind your back. Then you wiggle a little bit with your upper body from side to side to hide your shoulders here underneath your torso to squeeze the muscles on the upper back. Now straighten your arms and press them into the ground. Press your feet, especially the inner edges of the feet, more into the ground to open more through your chest and the front of the body. The inside of the legs magnetizing towards each other. Your sternum is slowly moving more and more towards your face. For last 3, good. Tailbone reaching forward, 2, and okay, take the arms down to the side and slowly, slowly sticking your spine back towards the mat. Just rest here, knees and inner thighs together. Open your feet mat width apart. Just allow the spine to neutralize for a moment. Deep breath in through the nose, long breath out through your mouth. And then take the knees to the chest. Take your hands on your shin bones. From here, rock a bit from side to massage out the lower back and the sacrum. Inhale, lift head and shoulders. Bring forehead between the knees. Keep your shoulders relaxed. And then exhale, coming down. So from here, you open your knees, option 1, you just stay here and you pull big toes touching, knees wider than your body, and you pull your knees here towards your shoulders, chin slightly towards the chest, neck long. Option 2, you come into a happy baby as you stagger your ankles on top of your knees, you hold to the outer inner edges of your feet. Press the lower back into the mat. Pull on your feet and flatten your shoulder blades more and more into the ground. Knees wider than your body. You're opening through the inner thighs and groins and releasing tension from the lower back. You can rock from side to side if that feels nice. Yeah, enjoy this happy baby quality in this pose. Unconditional receptivity, curiosity, maybe a little smile on your face. And then exhale, just release the hands and feet down towards the ground. And we will finish off with a spinal twist. For the spinal twist, you take the arms out to the side on shoulder height. Your knees bend, feet on the ground. So from here, lift your hips just a little bit off the floor, and we will swing the hips to the left-hand side of the mat. You need to shift them to the left-hand side of the mat, and you lower the knees to the right-hand side of the mat. So just take a moment here to find a good alignment. So hips are in line with the knees. You hug your knees in. Doesn't matter if the knees are closed or not. If you can't close the knees and it feels a little bit uncomfortable, you also take the towel here between your legs. You can use your right hand to add some weight to deepen the twist and press down. Now inhale, lift your head, and exhale, look over towards your left hand. Again, releasing tension from the lower back and the sacrum and gently bringing out the spine. Keep both shoulders, especially the left shoulder, on the ground. The last 2 breaths. Then inhale, come back to center, and we repeat the twist on the other side. Now you can use the towel between the legs or not. So swinging the hips to the right, lowering the knees to the left, taking the right arm out to the side, left hand here on the leg, round down through your right shoulder, looking towards your right hand. Taking a deep breath in, and with the exhale, relaxing the shoulders into the ground. And inhale, coming back center, and then from here we will rest in a short shavasana. So you can take the big towel underneath your head as a pillow, and you can use the small towel if you wish to cover your eyes. If you feel tender in your lower back, then keep the knees bent with the feet on the floor, or you straighten your legs out along the floor, allow the feet to fall out to either side. Maybe towel here above your head, just for a short shavasana to relax completely, stretching the arms out to the side, palms facing up. The fingers just naturally curl into your palm. And just trust the weight of your whole body into the ground as you exhale. Let go of all the effort you put into your practice today. Just offer yourself some gratitude for showing up here on the mats, for joining me for the practice. Every exhale, soften through your face, relax your entire body. Just feel your breath flowing through your entire body. There's nothing to do, nowhere to go. Shifting from doing into being. Just rest. And begin to deepen your breath, to wiggle your fingers and your toes, maybe stretching your arms over your head, moving the towel if you were covering your eyes. And then from here, hug your knees into your chest, roll over towards your side. And then with the help of your hand, push the floor away and find your way back up to sitting. And thanks for joining me today for this yoga stretch class. I hope you feel a little bit more relaxed and stretched throughout your entire body.